Hey guys, it's Van, KM4KBS. I'm out here at the park today up in Mystic, Connecticut, trying to build another 40-meter antenna using some 20-gauge wire. And then I'm just setting it up for NVIS configuration so I have the antenna low to the ground. It's just about 3 feet off the ground, and let me show you what I got. All right, so we've got 3 of these fiberglass electrical fence posts. They're pretty lightweight. They've got the different connections for running the fence wire, electrical fence, but they make great standoffs for building these antennas. They're right about maybe a little bit over 3 feet tall. And what we use are these banana clips binding post. And I've added a couple of banana posts on the end of the wire to plug into the top there. And I just got a piece of string hanging it off the top connection there on the post. We have some coax cable running over to my RigExpert Antenna Analyzer. And then let me go show you the other ends. I'm here at the park. It's a dipole antenna. It runs out about right at 31 feet between each of these posts. So one going that way, and then one going this way. You can see there's the other fence post. All right, so here at the end of each leg of the dipole antenna, each piece of wire is cut right about 31 feet, maybe 30 feet, 11 inches. But I'll get additional measurements. But all I've done was at right about 31 feet, you take and tie a knot in the end of the wire, and a slip knot, and put it over the binding post, or the post there for the fence post. I've got another piece of string here going out to a tent stake to help pull tension to just keep that wire tight as it goes across the top. So as you measure it out, I've cut it about 33 feet and been cutting it back, and it's resonant right around 7.200. And let me show you the antenna analyzer. All right, so we've got the coax cable ran and hooked up to my RigExpert Antenna Analyzer. I hope you can see that. And if we go to the frequencies, I've got it set to be center frequency on 7.238, and I'm plus or minus 500 hertz. So if we run the SWR chart, so right now it's 1.4 at 7.19 megahertz. So the center of the general class band is right around 7.2375. So we're right about a 1.45 there at that frequency. So not too bad. Let's hook it up and get on the air and see how it does for NVIS configuration.
Edition of the East Coast Amateur Radio Service Network. It's 45 minutes after 11 o'clock. May the 10th, if you're keeping track, it's a Sunday. If you're retired, it's 76 degrees and sunny here in the northern neck of Virginia. This is station WA3GIN operated. Yes, you're next. Come on in.
Oh, good morning. This is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. The name here is Van, Victor Alpha November. And I'm currently located on work assignment. I'm located up in Groton, Connecticut. I just went out to a local park here and cut some wire and built a 40-meter dipole antenna. I've got it set up just 3 feet off the ground, doing kind of a NVIS configuration. How's the signal report? Over.
Give me another shout.
All right, once again, this is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. The name here is Van in Groton, Connecticut.
Okay, 5 and 7. Consistent, 5 and 7.
All right, very good. You're 5'9", 5'9" here into Groton, Connecticut. All right, guys, so I've raised the center feed point up to 7 feet, and I'm keeping the same distance down at the poles at 3 feet, but just raising up the center feed point from 3 feet up to 7 feet. And that seems to help improve the SWR. We run it here. Makes it a little bit more wideband and puts a SWR of 1.32 at 7.232, which is right about the middle of the 40 meter band, general class privilege. And at the top of the band, 7.300, we're at 1.14. If we take this down to 7.172, which is about the beginning of the general class portion of the 40 meter band, we're at 1.35. So this will cover the entire general class privileges on 40 meters without the need of an antenna tuner. So this is for NVIS configuration, raising the center point up about 7 feet. Kind of helps make it a little bit more wideband. So I think we're going to be using that for now on.
My name is Rich, Radio India Canada Hotel. I'm in southeastern PA, maybe 60 miles north of Philadelphia. Kilowatt Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra, Whiskey 3 Romeo Juliet.
Oh, good afternoon, KM4 KBS here. The name here is Van, Victor Alpha November, and I'm currently set up at a local park here in Groton, Connecticut. I'm up here on work assignment. I figured I'd been out here at a park, cutting some wire and trying to build some NVIS 40 meter band antennas. So just been cutting some wires and got it up just about 7 feet off the ground at the feed point, and got a dipole with the ends down about 3 feet. So doing an NVIS configuration. And thank you for the signal report. And what's your name again?
Okay, name is Rich, Radio India Canada Hotel. And you're 5 and 5. You have an S5 signal with that antenna very close to the ground. That's amazing.
Okay, yep. Been working on this for the last few weeks, building multiple antennas just low to the ground, trying to do some portable operations, and really looking for a Near Vertical Incident Skywave NVIS configuration. So been picking up a lot of stations in Pennsylvania, New York, and even down into Virginia with this antenna. Like I said, I did have it horizontal at 3 feet all the way across, but I just raised up the feed point up to about 7 feet and got it more of a inverted V configuration, but it seems to be doing the job.
It certainly does the job. There's QSB. You're between S3 and S5, but it's working. Where's your home location?
My home location is in Chesapeake, Virginia, but I'm currently up here in Groton, Connecticut on work assignment. So I just found a local park and thought I'd come out here and play some radio.
Well, it's working fine. Van. And I'm sure you have more better station at home in Virginia, but your NVIS antenna is doing its job into Pennsylvania.
All right, very good. Well, thank you for that signal report. I'm going to kind of tune around a bit and try some other stations, and I'm going to build a few of these. I got a few friends of mine that live down there in Virginia and North Carolina, and they really want local regional communications. So I'm looking at building probably 5 or 6 of these NVIS antennas, specifically for the 40 meter band. So just got a couple of spools of wire here and trying to figure out the lengths and get them tuned with my antenna analyzer. And it seemed to be right around a 1.3 to 1.4 SWR, so it seems to be working.
73.
Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra.
The Kilo Mike station, go ahead.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. The name here is Van, and I'm currently located in Groton, Connecticut. Heard y'all talking, thought I would get a signal report. I just built a 40-meter dipole antenna, cut some wire, and I've got it set up for a Near Vertical Incident Skywave, NVIS configuration. Just would like to get a signal report from you, if you don't mind.
No problem. You're only about a 5354, but QSB is pretty tough today. KM4, Kilo Bravo Sierra, Whiskey Alpha 1, Mike Alpha Delta. By the way, my name is Mike, and I'm about 21 miles south of Boston, about a tenth of a mile from the Atlantic Ocean. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Mike. Is this any better? I've pumped up my power to 100 watts. I'm currently using a Yaesu FT891 and set up here in the park with a NVIS antenna. Just cut some wire and tuned it, and I would like to try to get a signal report again. Does this bring up my signal any?
Negative. Are you still a 5354? Good audio. I mean, I hear you. I'm just not hearing you all that well. The band conditions right now are not that great. In fact, I was just looking at ham clock, and the number of signals on 40 meters right now is quite low. It's only about 100 signals, and a lot of those would be digital signals because I'm scanning. Well, it's picking up everything from PSK Reporter. So it's not very good on sideband right now, and I'm looking at the band scope, and there's not a lot of signals there. There's a couple that have popped, and I was going to check into eCars, which is only on for another few minutes, and see how I was doing over there. I don't know who net control is right now. I do net control for eCars occasionally on a fill-in basis. But anyway, I can't give you a better signal report than that, but you are making the trip nonetheless. I'll send it back to you, KM4KBS, WA1MAD.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Mike, for the signal report. I've built a 40-meter NVIS antenna. I've got the center feed point up about 7 feet and the ends of the antenna down about 3 feet. So it's a low antenna, and I'm kind of curious if it will work better if I'm horizontal or if the inverted V works better for NVIS configuration. I know you're getting ready to change frequencies, but if you had time, do you mind if I lower the antenna down to 3 feet and see if it makes a difference?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. They have another few minutes, and if I don't check in, the world won't come to an end. You were up at about 5.5 at the beginning of that transmission, but dropped down again. So it's definitely band conditions, not you. But go ahead, do whatever you need to do, and I'll sit here and listen.
All right, very good. Give me about a minute, and I'll be right back. Let me lower the antenna and reconnect the ends, and I'll be right back. KM4KBS.
Yeah, do what you have to do, but unfortunately it's a tough band day to make any comparisons. Things are changing so drastically. But go ahead.
Okay, this is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. How's the signal report now?
Well, at the moment you're as low as you were. You're about a 5.3 or 5.4. I don't know if it'll pop up when the band pops up, but you're about the same as you were with my non-technical, non-instrument radio.
Okay, QSL, very good. Well, thank you for testing that. I was kind of curious if raising the center feed point to be more of a V, inverted V versus a horizontal would make much of a difference.
Well, you just came up a bit, but you only came up to about a 5.3 maybe, or 5.4. But again, that happened with the other configuration also. So I wouldn't say it's not significantly better, but I'm hearing you.
All right, very good. I do know when I was using my antenna analyzer at 3 feet horizontal, I was about a 1.4, 1.45 SWR. And when I raised it up to 7 feet, I was about a 1.3, 1.35. So it did lower the SWR a little bit, and it seemed to be a little bit more broadband on the 40-meter band. So pretty much aiming for an NVIS antenna configuration. So thank you for the signal report. I'll let you go, and I'll say 7-3. This is KM4KBS.
KM4KBS, WA1MAD. We're just up at 5.5 then. But like I say, the band is pretty squirrely.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra.
Kilo Bravo Sierra, this is Kilo Sierra. You got a copy of that, this is Kilo Delta 2 Victor Romeo Zulu.
Didn't quite catch the call sign. You're about a S1, S2 signal. You're down in the noise here, but I'm located in Groton, Connecticut. The name here is Van, Victor Alpha November. Call sign is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra.
QSS, I was listening to your activation, and that first antenna was stronger. I'm over here in November Yankee in Geneva, New York. So I'm running QRP.
All right, you're still pretty low noise. Let me raise my antenna up. Give me about 60 seconds, and I'm going to raise my antenna up a little bit and see if that helps improve. All right, this is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. How's the signal report now?
This is Kilo Delta 2 Victor Romeo Zulu. We're running about a Kilo Bravo Sierra. Very good modulation. Much better. I'm testing an antenna here, so I'm not sure if I'm getting out. If you can hear me, let me know. KC3, you get it?
All right, last station. I think you doubled with someone else there. The first station, second station, stand by. First station, please call again.
This is Kilo Delta 2 Victor Romeo Zulu. Yeah, you came up from an S5 to an S8. Very strong modulation, really good signal.
All right, very good. I just raised up the antenna, the center feed point of the dipole to about 7 feet. You're about a S3 signal here into Groton, Connecticut. Give me your call sign and what's your name again?
The call sign is Kilo Delta 2 Victor Romeo Zulu, and the name is Jeff, Julia Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Okay, very good, Jeff. And what's your location, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in Geneva, New York, and the extreme north end of Seneca Lake, and you just came up to 10 plus.
QSL, very good. I'm up my power to 100 watts. I'm using the Yaesu FT891. But let me check in with the second station. There was a second station that doubled with you. Second station, please call again.
That might have been me. Kilo Charlie 3.
Second station, a little bit down in the noise floor, but you're about a S2, S3 signal. Call again, and what's your name, location, and call sign?
Okay, let's see if this is any better. Kilo Charlie 3, Golf Juliet X-ray. Name here is Jeff, Juliet, Edward Foxtrot Foxtrot, over.
All right, very good, Jeff. Yep, I copied you that time. Still about a S2, S3 signal, but your audio was very clear and good. Just a little bit still down in the noise. I think the band conditions aren't that great today. But the name here is Van, Victor Alpha November, and once again, I'm located here in Groton, Connecticut.
Roger that. Yeah, massive band fading today, and I'm testing a 8-toss antenna, so I wasn't sure if it was good or not, but you're making it down here. When you come in clear, you're a 5.9, but then it fades out into Blue Bell, Pennsylvania. Blue Bell, Pennsylvania, over.
QSL, well, your signal just came up to about a 5.5 or a 5.6. So, yeah, the band conditions are kind of a little wonky today, going up and down, but sounding good here into Connecticut.
Roger that. Yep, you're the same as well. It just came up to a 5.9 as well. And, yeah, again, you're coming in clear here when it fades in into Blue Bell, Pennsylvania, just outside of Plymouth meeting in the Philadelphia region.
All right, QSL, well, very good, sir. Thanks for the signal report, and kind of playing some radio and building some NVIS antennas, cutting some wire and getting them tuned. So I want to make about 4 or 5 of these 40-meter dipole antennas for some friends and family members. I'm currently, like I said, here in Connecticut, Groton, Connecticut, but My home location, my QTH, is down in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm just up here on work assignment. But when I go back home, I'm going to give some of these antennas out to some other hams and friends and try to focus on doing regional communications.
KM4 KBS. Looks like the first time. Is that call sign correct?
QSL, this is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra. The name here is Albert, but I go by the name Van, V-A-N, Victor Alpha November. My QTH is down in Chesapeake, Virginia, but I'm currently on work assignment up in Groton, Connecticut. And I'm here at a park and just built a NVIS antenna. Got the center feed point up about 7 feet on a dipole, and got the ends about 3 feet. So I got it in a inverted V NVIS configuration, and would like to get a signal report.
Roger, you're definitely Q5. I was putting all the information in. And, so you're actually operating portable then, correct?
QSL, operating portable in Groton, Connecticut at a park, cutting some wire and building some antennas and testing them out.
Roger, I had you at a 5.7 to 5.8, and not bad. The audio is excellent, over.
Okay, very good. What's your call sign again and your location?
The call sign here is November 2, Zulu Golf, November. I'm located in Peru, New York, which is about 30 miles south of the Canadian border along Lake Champlain, the west
on the
side.
summit. Didn't quite catch your call sign or name, but you're about a S3 to S5. It's fluctuating here into Groton, Connecticut.
Copy. The name is Bond, and the call sign is Kilo Echo 2 Golf Oscar Golf. And my current, I am about 780 feet on a summit on the borderline between Danbury and the New York border there.
Okay, QSL, very good. Well, I'm currently at a park here in Groton, Connecticut. I've cut some wire and have a dipole antenna set up in an inverted V about 7 feet off the ground. So doing NVIS configuration. Over.
Copy. Yeah, I've got you easily, 5.7, 5.9. So you're coming into me really good.
All right, QSL, very good. Well, have fun on the summit activation, and I'll be clear. And the other station that was in here, what's your call sign and location as well?
This is W2BYP, Bravo Yankee Papa. Name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November. I'm in Western New York, near Rochester, over.
QSL, very good. Yeah, getting a lot of stations out of New York and Pennsylvania and the surrounding areas on this NVIS antenna. So it seems to be working decent.
There's another station in here, KB2ZVP, who's kind of in between us distance-wise, and I wonder if Randy, are you hearing him?
Yeah, I didn't get your call, please, at the other station in the park.
Yeah, good afternoon. The name here is Van, Victor Alpha November. My call sign is Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Bravo Sierra, KM4 KBS. My home location is in Chesapeake, Virginia, but I'm currently up in Groton, Connecticut, at a park in Groton, Connecticut. Over.
Yeah, okay, Ben, real good. I hear you pretty well. My name is Randy. Randy is my name, and I'm Kilo Bravo 2, Zulu Victor Papa. I'm located a little bit east of John, nearer to Albany, New York, in a place called Charleston. Over.
Okay, QSL, very good. Yeah, I'll have to look up all the call signs once I get back to my hotel. I'm up here working and just trying to get out here learning how to build some NVIS antennas for 40 meters. And I've been cutting wire and getting them tuned with my antenna analyzer this morning. So it's good to see that it's working.
Yeah, you're doing a good job here. I'm running a 160 antenna. It's a 3/4 wave 160, so it's probably, I suspect, real low B here. But you're coming through very fine. No problem, Van. Thanks for the call.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos.